So I wanted to let you guys know that I got a few people together a while back to start a band with. We haven't actually met in person or like made anything yet, but I've been seeing a vocal coach. He teaches singing, piano, songwriting, acting, all of that stuff. And I was thinking I can maybe write some songs because I have some songs that I wrote in high school back around when I was 14, which I was worried they might be too cringy. But I looked through them and I kind of like them still. And there's one song that I know the meaning of and it's still meaningful to me. So I chose that song to do first. But I'm going to work on it with my vocal coach and see what I can do with there. And I've already made some progress with the vocals and the instrumental. And I actually really love the song so far. Like, I'm super happy with it. It was one thing I was worried about making my own music and not liking my own music. But, like, obviously, it's my music. I can do whatever I want with it. It's free to explore with, do everything that I love in music, I can do in my music. And therefore, my music will be like perfect to me. It's very evanescency, which is what I'm kind of striving for. That's my main inspiration and who I want to be like. Because I sing in that same vocal style, and that's the kind of style that I want to go with. Just something kind of like that. And I like that dark, like creepy, and like somewhat sad tone or whatever. So that's what I want to do. But I've been wanting to start a band for quite a long time, ever since like middle school or high school, and I just didn't have the tools or the people to do it with. But right now, I think we have a guitarist, a bassist, and a drummer. And I somewhat play piano. And another guy in the band, he also can play piano. I don't know how well and if he can read sheet music and all of that. I've been playing since seventh grade, self taught, but I'm not anywhere near like really good or anything. I've just recently started taking actual lessons and learning how to read sheet music and actually learning from like a proper teacher how to play piano, which is the vocal coach I mentioned before. He's done vocals with me, piano with me, and last time we saw each other, we worked on a song together, and it was actually really fun to do. Um, Only problem is I can sing with somebody and actually sing out and be relaxed, but as soon as it's me by myself, I get really tense and awkward. Like, as soon as it's just my own voice and I hear myself too loud, or like the music's not loud enough, or it's just me by myself, I get really tense and strained and like I struggle to sing. So like that's one thing that's holding me back from this is like how am I going to be the singer to a band when I have that problem? I mean, hopefully I get over that someday because like I used to have a problem where I couldn't even get anything out if I could hear myself. Like I would be singing or trying to sing and if I could hear myself at all, I just couldn't get it out. And I got over that. Now I can sing. And I also used to not be able to sing high. I would strain instead of singing higher. And I got over that. So I'm hoping that maybe I will get over that. Because I really want to do this. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. And I'm finally actually able to do it now because I actually have some friends, some people got together and whatever. We've been talking for about a year or so now. I have no idea. Um, and I'm just now taking one of the songs and working on it. There's gonna be 13 songs in the album. The band's name is Iridescence, which I did look around and I see that there are some other channels with the same name, but they're not very big. And if there's multiple of the same name, I guess it doesn't matter. I really like that name and that's what I want to stick with. Maybe I can add something to the name like iridescent light or like something like that. Just an example. But um I've seen that like there's some other people with the same band name, so I kind of that kind of sucks because I came up with the name Black Ice back in high school, and then I saw there was a somewhat biggish band with that same name. So I was like, well, we can't be called Black Ice anymore because someone's already called Black Ice. But Iridescence, I think, can work. Um, and the first album, I've already started drawing concept art for the album cover. It's gonna be two dragons wrapped around and kind of like sitting on a coffin because one of the band members suggested the name Glass Coffin for our band. And I don't really like that as the name of the band, but I told him we had some conversations and we settled on Iridescence. Um and I said that we could still incorporate Glass Coffin in it somehow. So this first album that we're going to be releasing is going to be Glass Coffin. It's going to be called Glass Coffin. And I've already kind of did the album cover. I just need to work on it a bit more and actually like make a digital, I think, picture of it because I sketched it on paper first. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. I kind of like it, but it also kind of looks a little awkward, so I'm not sure. But I am posting drafts of the song as it's coming along on the channel, but they're unlisted. So unless you have the link, you won't be able to see it because they're not very good. I only have one draft so far, and it was improvising the song and like trying to figure out what sounds good, the lyrics, the vocals, trying to figure out what we can do to make it sound a certain way or whatever and go with the music. So I was kind of just improvising and it's not very good, but I do really like what I did with the vocals in the verses. I really like the way that sounded. I mean, my singing sucked on it, but the notes and the melody I actually really like. Um but so far I have the chord progression, like the chords that are used in the song so far. I recorded a video of me playing them on piano and posted that just to put some content on there, I guess. Um and I put a small clip of the draft of just the piano in the beginning, which I really love the piano in the beginning. Like the piano throughout the whole song it's so good. I actually really love it. But I posted that and I'm subscribed to that channel on this channel. So you can find it probably through my subscriptions, but I also featured the channel. So if you go to the home page on my channel and scroll down, I know at least on PC or a laptop or whatever, you scroll down on the home page and the featured channels will be at the bottom, and that channel is just there. It has a picture of a dragon that I drew as the cover, the profile picture, because we don't have like a logo yet. We gotta create some ideas, and I can do something with that and make that the profile picture. But right now, it's just of a dragon, um, a blue and white-ish gray dragon. So that's on the featured channels, and I'm also subscribed to my main channel on that channel, so they're connected. So I'm hoping that I really hope that some of you guys that are subscribed to this channel will go check out that channel and follow the progress of, all the sneak peeks. I'm gonna put like a sneak peek for each song that we do. And then we're gonna practice and practice, I guess, and then we're gonna make some recordings. And I'll first it's gonna be on piano because that's what I'm doing with the vocal coach. And then I'm gonna get a sheet music book, and we're gonna write down notes and like actually make sheet music for this. And then I'm gonna pass it over to the band, and we're gonna see if we can add guitars and drums and all that to the song, incorporated with a piano, because I do want the piano to still be in the song. Maybe. So that's kind of my plan, because he teaches songwriting, so he's someone that I can get help from. Because this is something that's above my head, like, or over my head. Like, I I get told I'm creative all the time, but like I'm really not. Like, it's so hard to just create something new, and I'm so paranoid of creating something that's already been created. I mean, and then like what if I get sued? Like, what if I accidentally write something that's the exact same as another song and like I get sued or something? It's like these are just things that I worry about. And like I want to write stuff that is completely new and is unique. I mean, I guess each song is kind of unique in its own, like, whatever, unless you're completely copying a whole song. But, like, if there's a chorus that sounds like another song's chorus or something, it's still a different song, but in its own thing, kind of. But, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want that to happen, though. You don't want your song to sound like someone else's song. And that's something I'm been really worried about. And also, ever since I started thinking about making my own music, I can't even listen to music without like dissecting the songs and like imagining how they made them and overthinking every song that I listen to. And every song that I listen to, I think, oh, well, that's something I can't do now because it's already been made. And it's just like, it just baffles me. Like, I don't understand how people make anything new now, because there's like millions and billions of songs in the world. How there's so much diversity that like there can be that many songs and them all be different for the most part. I don't know. So it's pretty hard. And it's the first song that we're working on is called Betrayal. And it's actually about a friend who kind of stopped being my friend. They used to be my best friend throughout my childhood. We used to like fight all the time and stuff, but we were really close friends. And then she started hanging out with the popular kids at school who made fun of me, and she never defended me or helped me. She just ignored it or went along with it. So that whole song is about that friend. I wrote it around, like I said, in high school. I was probably about 14 or 15 when I wrote it. Probably 15. So it's pretty old, but I was like, if I wrote these lyrics and I don't 100% hate them, I might as well use them, because I mean, I wrote them for this purpose and it's content that I already have. I wanted to write some new music and I had a few ideas. Like, kind of like Korn's song Pretty. I saw a torture video of a kitten back before like prom, or no, after prom of high school. So that was like quite a few years ago, because I'm 20 now. Um I wanted to write a song expressing my thoughts on that and the way that that made me feel, because that was a it was terrible. That messed me up for a long time. Um So I was like, that could be an inspiration. My father can be an inspiration. I have a few ideas, and like obviously depression, PTSD. There's a lot of topics I could sing about. And so I had some ideas, but I'm gonna actually just use the songs that I wrote back in high school. There's 13 songs that I wrote. So there will be 13 songs on the album, most likely. But the only thing is I have to make 13 unique songs that don't sound at all like each other. Or they don't sound like each other. I mean, I guess they can sound similar. I mean, they're gonna probably sound similar if it's the same style. But like I don't understand how I'm gonna do that, but my vocal coach is helping me, and so he showed me some chord progressions, chord protect, chord protect predictions. Oh my god, chord progressions on the piano. He showed me like the minor key because I want all of my songs to be in the minor key because I like that dark, like saddish, um, eerie like sound. So like that's what I want for my music. That's what I have vision for this. Even though back when I wrote them songs, I wrote them in the style of like 3 Days Grace songs. Um I wrote them in a way that I can't sing. Like there's parts that are supposed to be screaming in the songs, but like I can't do that. I can't be like in this moment, Maria Brink, and like scream like that. I mean, maybe if I got used to doing it and got confident enough doing it, maybe I could, but like I don't have it. I'm more of a clean singing person, so I've been trained in choral singing because I took chorus basically my whole life. So that's the training that I've had for singing. Um, but like I will upload official songs once they're done, and once I think they're good enough to upload. Because like I said, I struggle to sing by myself, and I hopefully I can do this even though I have that problem. Hopefully I can still do this and make something. I want to make something so bad and actually release some actual music, not that stupid joke album, Flying Llamas, that I released. I was just messing with Synthesia, and I thought it was freaking hilarious. So I just made some recordings and uploaded it. I mean, some of the notes that I hit in that I kind of liked on the piano, but I was just joking around or whatever when I did that. That it's just a joke album, so it's like that doesn't count. That's just stupid. So just I want to actually get something out and make something, even if I don't get big, which I highly doubt because it takes a lot and it takes a lot of luck and like for a record label to actually contact you or actually get with you and all of that. But I'm like, I'm 20 years old. Amy Lee released Fallen, or Evanescence released Fallen when Amy Lee was 22. So I feel like I need to, get going, okay, doing something. Because it's like, I want to not outdo Amy Lee, but like, I don't want to be over the age of 22 and then post music. I want it like, I feel like it's like a deadline. Like, I just, she could do it at 22. So I feel like that's kind of my deadline. I don't know how to explain that. I mean, I can release whatever, whenever. It doesn't matter how old I am, I guess. But like, I want to start this as young as possible so I have as much time as possible to delve into this band and everything and sing. And I don't know if we ever get big enough that we'll have concerts and stuff. And also, I'm kind of scared to do that because I do have some stage fright. So I don't really know. That's something I would have to work on as well as my other problem singing. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm starting this band and I have made an official channel for the band that you guys can go look at. There's only 2 videos public. There's one unlisted, but there's only one video public. And I also put the channels what is it called? The channel's link or a video from the channel, so you can just click on the video and then find the channel through the video. I might post the song in the description. But I really like so far how it's going along. And I can't wait because it was actually really fun doing that. I can't wait to also see how the other songs will sound. Like this is really exciting. I'm so happy to finally be able to do this. Like the most thing that I like create is like artwork and like creating dragons and stuff, and that's always really fun. Especially like you can be super creative with dragons because you can make a dragon however you want. Okay, like there are different types of dragons. You can make the horns look however you want, add however many horns you want, make the spikes, whatever. You can incorporate other animals into the dragon, like take like a warthog's tusks or whatever, and you can make like a dragon that has like that. Or I once did an Inyala kind of dragon where the dragon's horns looked like an Inyala's, and I remember I really liked that dragon. It's just really fun to do. And also drawing deer because antlers are super fun to draw because you can just, they're so unique. And I don't know. So, like, that's the only thing I've really created that's new or original, I guess. And it's always fun to create something new. But I've never created music. And that's something I wanted to create for a while. I just didn't know how to do it. But I finally have the resources and tools and people to do it with. So, and hopefully I can do it on my own completely once I learn all about chord progressions and stuff. When Charlie, my vocal coach, showed me the chord progressions, he showed me them, but whenever he actually started playing on the piano, he added some other notes, and now it has like a whole melody. I'm not sure exactly what he was doing. He didn't show me how to play that, but I'm gonna get a sheet music book, and so we can write down the sheet music and know what we're doing. But that's about it. Um, it's all I really wanted to say. It's just make y'all guys aware that I have a band channel out now. Um, and it's, obviously public now. I've uploaded 3, one's unlisted, as I said. So that's coming along. I'll post more updates and stuff as it comes along. I don't know how long we're going to be working on Betrayal. Um, we've already. I've got the. There's a cat. Okay. I've got the verses down pretty much how I want them to sound, but the pre chorus is still kind of eh. I don't really know what we're doing with it. And the chorus. We got to the chorus, and we didn't do much with the chorus, but we got to the chorus. So it still needs like a lot of work. But it's coming along, and so far I really like it. But I would appreciate if you guys would go check out that channel and subscribe to it and Like, I tried to look up my own channel on YouTube and it wasn't popping up. And I'm like, YouTube, I literally put the handle and everything and it didn't pop up. Which, by the way, I made a post on Facebook about this. YouTube has a serious problem. I was on this new channel. Like, there's no subscriptions, no nothing. It's just like recommending me stuff that it would recommend, I guess, new users. When I looked up Iridescence, the band name, I was scrolling down and I saw a video of what I assume to be the cartel cutting someone's stomach open. I I'm like, YouTube, are you trying to traumatize me or something? What in the actual, like, I I am so disturbed. Like, I cannot, I just can't believe that YouTube shoved that in my face and that was even up on YouTube. Like, hopefully it gets taken down. I didn't report it. I backed out of that so fast that I didn't even report it, and I kind of wish I did. And I'm kind of curious to what the comments were, but I didn't want to click on that video. The guy in the thumbnail, because you know when you hover over the thumbnail on a phone and the video like starts playing but without any sound, it started doing that. And I didn't realize what I was looking at first. I thought he was covered in paint or something. But then I noticed that there was a knife in a person's hand and they were like sawing into his stomach. And I was just like, oh my God. And I panicked once I realized what I was looking at. And the guy was clearly screaming and crying. You could see it on his face. I'm just like, what in the hell? YouTube, what is wrong with you? Like, I like that's that's just not, you don't show people that. Like, especially new users, like, who are like coming on YouTube or something, maybe for the first time or whatever, and that's what you show them. Okay. But anyway, I did want to mention that. I don't know if I should contact YouTube about that or something. I don't really know what I could do. I don't have the link to the video. I don't know anything to that, but like, that's messed up. Like, that shouldn't be on YouTube and should not be being recommended. Like, that's not okay, YouTube. That's just not okay. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Just go check out the channel if you want to. Subscribe if you want to. I appreciate the support. And even if, like I said, we don't get big, I'm still, very passionate about this like project and like what we're doing. And I mean, I kind of want to get big. I mean, I don't want to be like super famous or anything, really, but like I would like to have an audience that I know that I'm speaking to and who are listening to my music. So I would like to have at least, at least somebody who listens to my music, even if it's just one person. So that's, like I said, all I have to say. Just go check out the channel if you want to and subscribe if you want to and help support us. We appreciate it. But that's all for now. Bye.